What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. My name is Deryck Pelegrini, and this is the Digital Marathon. Are you guys okay? Can you guys hear me good? Hello, Matt. How are you? Hello, Lucas. How are you, my friend? Hello, Dark Darky Rico. Good afternoon. It's nighttime for me. Where are you? Hello, guys. Hello, Riton. Hello, Belajar. That's good. That's good, Lucas. Oh, Mexico. All right. All right. Nice. Hello, Abdelaft. Hi. Hello from Australia. Hello, Cam. Hello, Afonso. How are you? E aí, Gabriel, beleza? Tudo certo. Vamos, vamos nessa. Isso aí, galera. Bom, então eu vou. So today I'm going to continue uh, sculpting and designing this droid that I start last week, and I think I have a nice, a nice design in here and a nice structure, a nice block. So yeah, and the goal tonight is going to be create a better design for the parts. The arms, the legs, the chest. So it's going to be all about the design of the parts. So that's what I'm going to do. Fala, André, beleza? Hello, Hannibal. Hi, Wanderson Matias. So, yeah. Se tiverem pergunta em português, pode mandar em português também. Aí a gente troca uma ideia. Hello, ETK Comics. Hello, Animated Jesus. How are you? Fala, Vandel. Vandel Souza, beleza? So, yeah, that's going to be the goal tonight. I'm going to design the parts, and try to find a nice design for the character. We kind of did a little bit of the face last week, a very rough block, and I'm going to try to bring like every part of the body to the same level, so we can build the character on like all the parts together. Hello, Ricardo Rick. Thank you, Cam. Yeah, we are going to design the parts tonight, and I would like to show you guys. I don't know how many of you were here last week, but I said that my idea was to create a block out to try out and see if the parts were working, together. And during the last weekend, I did like a test to see how the body would behave, like moving and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would like to show you guys that. Here it is. So this is a test that I did just to feel how the character would behave like walking or slowly walking. So as I said before, this character is going to be for a short move that I'm working on. And yeah, since I'm creating this from scratch, and my plan is to go from scratch to the to the whole model, like the hard surface stuff and the topology, heat topology, and creating all the parts and stuff like that. And I'm going to create everything here on ZBrush. So before I start, refining the design, I like to do this test. And yeah, this is just a block out, but here I can see that it's going to work for what I want. So yeah, on the future he will have like this gun in his hand, and I'm planning on designing this gun in here too, so you guys can check. And yeah, I think it's working pretty well, and it's going to be a lot different from what you guys are seeing now. But yeah, um, it will be something like that. On the silhouette is not going to change that much, but now it's time to dive in and working on the shape and the design of the shapes of the each part of the model. So yeah, thank you, animated. Hi Nezumi. Yeah, the animation was not done in ZBrush. The animation was done using a Mixamo. This is a website where you can like upload your models, and they have like a bunch of animations pre-made in there. You can use, it's free, and you just have to upload your character in there to try the animations, and you after that you can download it. So yeah, you guys should give it a try later. And yeah, but I also create the thread on ZBrush Central that I said that I would do. So now we have a thread on ZBrush Central. So if you guys want to, follow and I will share content in there. Like I'm planning on share this model, those models that I'm working in here, so you guys can check on your computer and turn around the models and stuff. So yeah, feel free to check that out later. You guys can check this thread on ZBrush Central. It's called Digital Marathon. All right. Yeah, people are actually doing crazy stuff in ZBrush, but yeah, this animation was not one of those crazy things yet. Who knows? Fala, Wendell. E não, essa animação, cara, ela foi feita no Mixamo, que é uma página onde você pode fazer o upload do seu modelo. Lá eles têm uma porrada de animação que você pode testar. Alright, so yeah, we will start to create something here. So you guys can keep talking to me, and we can chat and ask me questions. Feel free. So let's insert something here. Okay, so I'm going to start to design the arm piece in here. You have like this cyber muscles, something like that. And this process that we will use in here right now is the same that I used to do, yeah, basically everything that I do. So it will be the same principle as do like a real character or something like that. So my idea is to have those like cyber muscles and something that you probably see in a lot of Metal Gear games, though that kind of character, and I really like this kind of that kind of design. So I will try something like that, right? And Hello, Keverino. How are you, man? É, Wendel, ainda não, mas quem sabe no futuro. É. Yeah, I'm gonna give like a dynamesh in here just to so the mesh is a little bit lower resolution, you know. It's easier to manipulate that way. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same subtool. I will just duplicate it and move it behind so I can create those other parts. Hello, Keverino. I'm good, man. I'm good. And you? How are you? Fala, Wilson. Beleza, cara? Como é que você tá? Boa. Vamos lá então. Vamos esculpir. I'm going to duplicate it again, the subtool. To create the parts that I need. So this muscle goes all the way in direction to the thumb. Fala, fala Tiel. Beleza? Fala com o Rui lá. So I keep looking at the silhouette in here. I think it's very important to have like nice breakups on the shape, you know? So yeah, I already like that a lot better with this piece in here. So if I hide it, see how much breakup I have on the shape now, on the design. That's the kind of thing that I'm looking for right now. Boa noite, Jonathan. Beleza, meu querido? Thank you, Wilson. Glad you like it. And what I'm doing here is like on the same lines for what I did on Street of Rage. It's basically the same principle, you know. I'm just blocking the shapes and trying to find some nice designs. No. So this droid will have like muscles on his arms, not only like he's not going to be like full metal, you know. He will be like kind of organic, an organic droid. somehow. Don't ask me how. I actually don't know. I'm just playing. And I'm gonna give you some, later I will give like some hard surface touch to this mesh to feel more robotic. Probably will use a lot of flatten to do this. Yeah. Hello, Leandro Alves. How are you, man? So, legal, legal, Wander, legal. Faz sim, cara. Com impressora 3D hoje dá pra fazer uma porrada de coisa bacana, cara. Manda bala. Então, eu vou disponibilizar também. So I will, after the stream, I will also make this, this mesh that I'm building right now. I will make this available on my Gumroad, and you guys can download it and play around with the model to see what's going on. You can find me on Deryck.art. Let me put it here for you guys. So yeah, you can find me in here. Yeah, basically Deryck.art for everything. You guys can find me. Later, when I have more definition, I will do like these lines to kind of make it seems like it is a muscle, And I think it will give like a nice shape for the model, something like that. And I will do this like for every part that is kind of organic, but not right now. Thank you, Wendell. Thank you, man. Yeah, so let's keep building the arm. Again, I can use the same sub tool, just duplicate it and move like this. And we can create our design. Yeah. So you guys can have an idea of planning. Here's the reference board that I'm using, and on the top it is my concept, the initial idea that I had, and the other concepts, they are guidelines for what I'm planning to do. And I really enjoy this kind of designs from Metal Gear Solid and Apple City and this kind of thing. So here we have a little bit of the place where I'm going. Hopefully it will be a cool design. Let's see. duplicate it again. And I can give another ZBrush just to have a nice mesh to work on. And I'm not necessarily like building all the muscles of the arm, but just the ones that I know that will affect the silhouette, that I think will be interesting, and to give nice breakups to the arm. Yeah, do something like that. And since like this is a very blocked model, I will need to fix some stuff. But yeah, I already like more this design here than this one. See? Hi, Ivo. Thank you, man. Go Brazil. Yeah, so I think we can move on to the leg. And then we come back and refine a little bit more the arm and so on. So I want him to have like very, very strong leg muscles. So I think it will be, it will be cool to design this part. So let's do this. Just insert, yeah, we can start from a sphere. Yeah, but I think I will start with a cylinder. I think it will be better. Doesn't make any difference, but anyway. Insert cylinder. Yeah, here we go. And I can do this in a very blocky way. Very blocky. Since I will lay down those muscles, I can make this tie a little bit thin. Like this. Hi Silas, how are you? No, I'm not fast. I'm actually pretty slow. But hopefully at the end of at the end of the night I will have like a nice design, you know. Let's see how this is going to be. Thank you for watching. So I can duplicate this again and we can keep doing this. Yeah, like this. Hello, Carlos Santana. Hello from Brazil. I'm also from Brazil. Yeah. Yeah, very rough block out for this part. this. Again, just duplicate the subtool once more. And we can start to lay down those muscles. Then we're gonna have like nicer forms. Oops, too much. I'm just playing and trying to find the design. Again, if you look at the silhouette, look all those nice breakups that we have in here. No, right above my head. So I'm looking for those breakouts. All right. Look at the difference between the left leg and the right leg. And just by adding like a few meshes, we can have this nice silhouette. No? So let's keep pushing. Thank you, Silas. If you guys have questions, feel free to do so. We can chat. Another Dynamesh. So he's not like a human, no, but I'm trying to bring some familiar characteristics to his design. So I think it will work in a good way. Just one more duplicate. Doesn't even need to, no. Looks real muscular anatomy. I will just increase the size of my brush, my dynamic brush, to 10. This way I have more control. Yeah, just like that. Hello, Hilben. Yeah, this is actually, I actually have a concept for this, but yeah, it's a very, very rough concept. Let me show you. So here it is. The top drawing, it's my concept, and right below we have a lot of reference that I'm using of things that I like and things that I want to use on my design. And yeah, basically are things that I will try to to use on my character. But yeah, the concept is the drawing on the top. It's a very rough concept, and yeah, I'm just trying to create something for this short film that I'm working on. Yeah, but a lot of this process is going with the flow. Yeah, I'm trying to find something cool and some nice design. Hi, DJ Siniza. Perpetual license for ZBrush 2021. Yeah, I don't actually know how this license thing work. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know how this work. I don't know if there is someone on the Pixologic staff on the chat if you guys want to take this one. But if no one has answered that, I can find out how it works, and we can talk, we can chat about it. All right. Sorry. Thank you, Ruben. Hi, Silas. Yeah, I use a Windows PC, but you can also use ZBrush on a Mac OS system. No problem. It works both ways. So if you have a Mac, you can use. If you have a PC, you also can use ZBrush. It's totally fine. Yeah, let's work a little bit on the back part. Again, just using the same mesh. Yeah, yeah, I also think so, but I would have to check this out. But yeah, I think it's something like that. Hello, Lee Gibbons. How are you? No worries. Yeah, I'm gonna duplicate it again. I will try to move a little bit faster on this block out so we can work on the whole body today. Yeah, since he's not a human and I'm trying to kind of fix these muscles on him, um, later I will have to, make this structure better, like a pelvic bone, like, something to attach the muscles. And I will work on that later. Yeah, but I really I'm starting to enjoy this. Hello, Chris. So why I did not do the not did the mirror yet? Um, yeah, I will work like I could really easily mirror this right now, you know, like that, and keep working. But I think that I will like finish the block out and then combine those parts together, and after that I will mirror everything like in one piece. I think it's easy to work that way, and that way you guys can also kind of notice the difference between you know the the part that I'm working and the part that I didn't work yet. And you guys can also check the silhouette here on the left, top left. Hey Christian, you're welcome, man. It's my pleasure to be in here. Hmm, yeah, that's a complicated question, man. So, do you want to bake a normal map from like a very high model? Yeah, try to decimate the model, man. You know, try to take the model, you can decimate it, like, and still keeping all the nice details, you know. And after that, you can try to open the UVs using the UV masters inside of ZBrush. You can find it here, Z plugins and UV master. I think it will work. Try to do that. Let me know if it will work. I think it will. So here on the back, we will probably need like some gluteus, you know. So let's do this. Here I'm trying to get some breakup on the silhouette too. And since he has like this, no, ass leg shape, I'm gonna have to think about how the design will work. But let's set it like a gluteal for him. We can use a sphere for that. Not this one. Let's add another one. SERPs sphere. Yeah. So just let me save this model really quick. Sun 0. Yeah. Right. Hello, three do Constantino. How are you? If I'm going to pose this, yeah, I probably I will do some test pose at some point, but I don't know if you just arrived on the live, but I already did some tests and some animations with him. It's looking something like this. So yeah, usually I like to pose my characters, and most of the time when I'm doing like personal stuff, personal work, like static models, most of the time I already do the models on the pose. But in this specific case that we are working on the lives, this is going to be like a production model. So right now I'm just blocking and trying to find a design and trying to create something cool, you know. But after I find this design, the design that I want, I will do like uh, a final model with a good topology and hard surface and things like that, you know. So yeah, but yeah, maybe I can try some pose after on using transpose master on ZBrush. Let's see. Yeah, so let's work on this kind of gluteus muscle. Again, he's a droid, but he has like this muscles that kind of put everything together. And again, we are having like some nice breakups already on the silhouette just by adding those very basic shapes. And after a while, I will, you know, work better, work a little bit more on the design, on the refining the shapes and stuff. But for now, I'm just trying to break up the silhouette and, you know, find some nice design for him. Just change the material really quickly. Yeah, I like this one a little bit more. Yeah, I think it will work pretty well. And I would probably add like some mechanical parts to stitch everything together. Yeah, it will be cool. But right now, just making the silhouette looks better. And hello, Leo. Yeah, I would probably do a rig of this character, um, or I will ask for some friend to do the rig. Let's see how this is going to work. And yeah, the this project on like after I finish the character, he will be used on the short film that I'm working on. And yeah, I will do like a bunch of other characters, guns and vehicles, and even some props. So I will be able to share a lot of things with you guys. So stay tuned. Thank you, man. Hi, Leonardo. Thank you, man. Yeah, so I think that now we have like this shape on a good place, but I'm missing something right here, and I will add right now. Again, I just using like a very basic sphere. So this went from a fully like mechanical droid to a little bit more organic, character. Again, I have a lot of reference for this kind of design, and I'm trying to do something cool. Let's see if I can. Okay, so I'm constantly looking at the silhouette, and he looks a little bit a lot more bulky than before, just by putting this parts, Yeah. So maybe afterwards I change the height or something. Make them I could make the legs a little bit longer, or I can change the proportions of the character if I felt like he is too bulky for his own sake. Hello, Miriam Morales. How are you? Yeah, I'm already liking this a little bit more. So let's go down to this lower leg part. Good. That's good to hear. So again, just insert a sphere. Take it down from here. And we can create this. I don't know if that would work like in real life. If this would be. But right now everything is super smooth and rounded. But soon I will start to break up the shapes in the same way that I did on the head, and we will start to have a more mechanical feeling to this. But right now, I'm just putting the mesh so I can work it on. And I'm trying to design something nice. Let's see how this is going to be. And nothing. It's final, you know. If I felt like something is not working, I would just delete it. It's not a that will not be a problem. Hello, Leo Filler. Yeah, if I have a Twitch channel, I actually have one, but I never use it. Um, I'm starting to stream basically now with Pixologic, so yeah, maybe now that I started doing this, um, I will reactivate the channel and start doing other streams. So yeah, but yeah, stay tuned in here. Subscribe to this channel, and there's other artists also streaming here. That they are always showing some amazing techniques. So yeah, subscribe. You know, um, activate the notifications and things like that. There's always someone, you know, working on the streaming here and showing a lot of amazing techniques. Yeah. So what's my process for hard surface? Um, yeah, it's basically that. I use a lot of flatten and ZBrush. And I will show all this process on this model. You guys just have to stay tuned. Hello, Alan Prim. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. So did you guys watch the Horizon Zero Dawn stream? Like any of you guys watch that? Yeah, I was working when it started, so I couldn't watch, but I imagine it is like, you know, it's looking amazing. A lot of hard surface and characters probably, and a lot of things to, you know, to inspire us. So yeah. Fala Felipe, beleza? My man. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see it finish. But yeah, I will take this pretty, you know, I will take it easy, and it will be over when it has to be over. But I'm taking my time trying to create and design the parts. Yeah, state of play. I have to watch that. I'm super curious to see how the game is looking, and yeah, it's one of my favorite games on PS4. So I will I will play that for sure. Really, you don't like that much of the game? Wow, it's okay, but I really enjoyed the game actually, especially the gameplay. I think it's super intuitive, and I really enjoy the gameplay. I actually enjoyed the gameplay more than the history, the story of the game itself. You know, so yeah. Hello, George. How are you, my friend? If you, yeah, I don't think so. I'm starting to create this kind of organic muscles over the armature that we did last week, and now we have a little bit of breakup on the silhouette, as you can see in here. like nice breakups on the leg, nice breakups on the arm, and change a little bit the shoulder. And I also did like this test to see how the model is behaving. So here it is, so you can see it. And yeah, I'm starting to do the shapes and creating the armature design with a little bit of muscles and things like that. So let's keep going. Yeah, I agree with you, Lee Gibson. Lee Gibbons. Yeah, I agree with you, man. It's a really, really enjoyable game. Okay, let me add another cylinder in here. So I'm still planning how I'm going to fuse the mechanical parts with the organic parts. Yeah, I think I can do like this kind of gear on this part. Let's see. Just using primitives from ZBrush. Yeah, something like that. When I insert those kind of cylinder, I like to give like a bevel using ZModeler to do like an effect like this. And I will use a lot more of ZModeler on the other parts. So yeah, I think this guy give like a nice effect. I can also search a little bit here and do some extrusion like this, just so we can have a little bit of information. Oops. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So now we have a little bit of information here. Hello, Eternion. Yeah, glad to see you in here, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming and watch. Yeah, the animation that I just saw was made on Mixamo. I use Mixamo to test the blocks that I do, and it works in a beautiful way. You guys should try it. Um, Actually, yeah, I use prehab, but right now I'm just using this board right here, where I have the concept art that I did, and right below I have a bunch of reference from other designs and other artists, things that I like that I'm using to guide my thoughts. And about the anatomy part, yeah, I don't have like a board up for anatomy, but usually I do have. But right now, um, I'm kind of doing things like just for from things that I actually remember. And I also have uh, like this crochet model in here that I use a lot. It's like it's on my desk, so constantly looking at him to see some details and things like that. Yeah, but basically I'm using this reference board right here. That's my north for this character. So yeah, we will see. Yeah, yeah, I'm Brazilian. Eu sou do Brasil. Se quiser perguntar alguma coisa em português aí, tiver alguma dúvida, pode mandar que a gente responde. Yeah, and having an anchor shell like that, like close, where you can use as a reference, it's great. So you can pretty quickly check if you're doing the right design. Yeah, you can speak in Portuguese if you want. Feel free, feel free. Fala, Thomas, beleza? Yeah, I'm from Brazil. Thank you, Leo. So where I was. Yeah. So for the feet, we have a very, very rough block out. And I'm thinking I'm gonna change that a little bit. I'm gonna refine a little bit better that fit. So let's do this. Again, just using like primitive for that. So now that I did the leg, you guys see how the upper body is kind of skinny. Like he has like a very, very nice breakup shapes on the leg, especially if you look this S curve in here. I really like that. I'm really enjoying this shape, and that's my goal. My goal right now is try to find a nice design, and you know, um, but if you take a look on his upper body, it's kind of skinny. That's because I didn't work on the upper body yet. And as I said a while ago, I might have to change a little bit the proportion, and make him or her. I don't know what's the sex of the robot. I don't know what he is, but yeah, make him taller. So yeah. So yeah, let's work a little bit on his feet. So I can use just primitives, but I think I would do something a little bit different right now. I'm gonna merge some parts together. Let's see. I'm gonna merge this part with this part here, and this sphere that I just add. And I'm gonna make this fit like just one side, like that. So I can merge this down like this. Merge down, and I'm gonna delete the other part again. and I'm gonna merge down. So yeah, just put this in here. I think it will be easier to just sculpt because I don't really know how the design of the feet will be. I have some idea from the concepts that I did, but I'm gonna try to do like 3D concept right now of the feet. Let's see how this is going to work. So with that mesh, I think it will be enough to build what I want. So yeah, let's make like a dynamesh and make this mesh be like 1. And start to build something. This part I want to try to create something very mechanical. So yeah. Very rough sketch. Always keeping looking on the silhouette. Yeah. Let me roll this up a little bit. Hello, Henrique. How are you, man? Cara, você pode se inscrever aí no canal, tem bastante artista sempre mostrando bastante coisa, bastante técnica diferente, coisa legal pra caramba, cara. Então vale muito a pena se inscrever aí, que dá pra você absorver o conteúdo de bastante artista maneiro, cara. Então se inscreve sim no canal. Hi, Thomas Klein. Yeah, I don't know if I can say that I am an illustrator, um, but I already did like a lot of 3D illustrations. But yeah, I don't know. I think in some way I am illustrator, but yeah, depends on the meaning of the word. Hello, Christian. Um, if you guys can see the subtool, yeah, for sure. It's a completely mess right now because I'm just blocking everything. But yeah, here it is, my subtools, and it's basically a bunch of primitive shapes, like spheres and cylinders and things like that I'm using to build that. So yeah, after I finish block everything, I try to clean up the sub two palettes, try to merge things that supposed to be together and try to rename things. And even when I'm doing like my personal work, I like to rename my sub twos and things like that, keep everything organized. So yeah, but right now it's a mess. So since we have like a short time here on the stream, um, I'm not going to waste my time like renaming everything. Maybe later, and maybe on the next streams, everything will be like more organized, so you guys can check. But yeah, here it is. Here's my subtools. You guys can take a look. There's a lot of them actually. Um, Pretty soon I will need to merge some things down. So this way will be easier for me to navigate it. And if I use sculptures, or yeah, I actually use Dynamesh a lot more. Sculptures is great, and yeah, but Dynamesh is my game. I use Dynamesh all the time. Yeah, so yeah, the thing with the Dynamesh, if you have like two geometries that they are super close to each other, they will probably, depending on the density of the Dynamesh, they will stick together. Like fingers on the hand, or something like that. So if you really need to keep things separated, you're probably gonna have to, you know, have like a higher density on your Dynamesh. That way, the Dynamesh will not merge the closed mesh together. Yeah, but most of the time, I'm not worried about that, because if I doing some sculpt, or like a sketching sculpt like the one that I'm doing right now, and something sticks together, um, I just keep going, and after I would just concern about that when I'm on the topology part. So yeah, but that's the thing. If you really want to keep things really separated, try to elevate or make a higher density Dynamesh. I think that will work, like for fingers and hands and things like that. So yeah, this is very messy right now. Again, just trying to find the shape. Yeah, it will be something like that probably. So George, you wanna know if yeah, so for parts that are together, after I have like the design ready, I will just like merge them together, and then I will do a Dynamesh. The remesh part will be a little bit later on the process. I'm not going to use the Z remesh right now, or the remesh. Yeah. Hi, Jonathan. I'm I'm not like a beast yet. Yeah, just keep doing, man. Keep pushing. Keep working on your models. Try to do something that you really enjoy to do. And try to study like constantly instead of just doing like peaks of study. Like I'm going to study like for a whole month, and then you do like for a month, and then you stay like a year without doing anything. That's not healthy. And the thing is to keep practicing, with constancy, and take your time, do it on your own time, and keep practicing. I think that's the thing. That's what I try to do actually. So yeah. So let's add some shapes to this part. And see, I have no problem like messing around with like hard surface shapes. I'm not worried if those parts get like a little bit messy. I will fix that later. Right now, I'm just concerned with the design. Yeah, like this. Ah, qual que foi a sua pergunta, Henrique? Foi mal, cara, acabei perdendo aqui. Ah, tá. Do Dynamesh, beleza. Então é o seguinte, quando você faz o Dynamesh e a geometria está muito próxima da outra, tipo uma mão, por exemplo, a, a tendência é que a malha vai acabar grudando, vai fazer uma pontezinha entre uma e outra. Se você não quer que isso aconteça, você tem que elevar muito a densidade do seu Dynamesh. Só que isso vai fazer a sua malha ficar mais pesada, entendeu? É, essa é a minha dica. Se você realmente quer que as coisas fiquem bem separadinhas, tenta usar o transpose com um dedo, por exemplo, uma mão. Abre a mão dele e aí dá o Dynamesh. Mas eu nunca me preocupo muito com isso, porque normalmente quando eu tô fazendo, tô usando Dynamesh, se as coisas grudam, eu não me importo muito, eu continuo indo e depois eu conserto na hora da topologia. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, George for the help. Thank you, George. Hello, Logan. How are you? Uh, you want to sculpt on two separate subtools at the same time without make a transpose master or any other plugin. Yeah, what you can do is you can have like the subtools merged together, but without giving like a Dynamesh, for example. You can still have those two subtools uh, like they are merged together, but you can have like two polygroups. So you can move them independently from each other, but you can also scope them together if you want. Uh, like this. Let me give you an example of that. Let me just save it. So, for example, yeah, let's say that I have this part and this part. Oops. Yeah. So this part and this part, they are two separate subtools, right? And I'm gonna merge them together, this one and this one. So this one and this one, here we go. I'm gonna merge down, right? So they are only one subtool, right? But they have like two different polygroups. So I can sculpt them together like this, but I can still move them independent from each other like this. So I think that's the best way to do what you want, Logan. So I think it really works. And especially if you have like two subtools with the same density, you know? So if your subtools they have the same density from each other, the details on your sculpt will be even. So you see like here, this mesh has more polygons than this one, so it's not going to work like perfectly. But if before you merge, you give like the same density for both mesh, it will work perfectly the way you want. All right. Hello, Hannibal. Yeah, I still use a lot of mannequins, and I actually have a lot of different approach, you know, from to create my models. I would say that mannequin is one of my favorite tools on ZBrush that I really like to, you know, pose to when I'm doing my studies. I like to pose the mannequins and sculpt direct on the mannequins. So yeah, I still use mannequins, but I also do a lot of different. I use a lot of different techniques also. So you can either like do a base mesh using like primitives like cylinders, spheres, and cubes and things like that, or you can use like the mannequin. You know, it's it's just another tool. You can do like both ways. But yeah, I still love mannequins. Thanks for asking. Hello, Captain Everton Possato. How are you, man? Thank you. Fala, Jeremias. Tamo junto, valeu. Salvador, Bahia. Isso aí. I have some nice friends on Salvador. So yeah. So now that we have a little bit more shape, I kind of missed like the kneecap on his leg, so I will add that right now. But I don't think that the kneecap on this character will be like spherical shape, so I'm gonna create something different real quickly. I'm gonna use the trim. Yeah, I'm gonna try some different shape here, like this. Again, pretty rough, pretty blocky. So when I'm doing things like this, it's easy for me to change if I don't like it, right? Yeah, like this. So I would just add a little more, a little piece here on the leg, really quickly. So I can use a sphere for that. just to simulate some kind of muscle on this part. And again, look, just by putting those shapes, how we can create some nice designs. I'm concerned with that right now. And I can even use that as if it was like a a plate over the leg. Like this. Yeah, I really enjoy that. See? And we can play around with the shapes. Like this. Yeah, so I think it's working. Hello, Winopunk. Hello from Uzbekistan. Hello, man. Hello. Thank you for coming and watch me. So, yeah. Um, no, when I'm working, depending, most of the times on my studio job, where you use Maya to do the topology and things like that. But lately with ZModeler and all the improvements that ZBrush has with those new versions, I'm using a lot of more ZBrush right now to do my topology. There's a lot of great tools like on ZModeler right now. Yeah, and when I'm doing like personal stuff, I try to resolve everything on ZBrush. So if I can if I can finish the model inside of ZBrush, I will do it. So, for example, I did like this teaser film, and I did the whole character inside ZBrush, did the modeling, and then after that, I just did like I didn't even do like a topology for him. I just used Dynamesh, Decimate Master, and then I opened the UVs using UV Master, and then I just went out to paint the textures on Substance Painter, and I think I have the the teaser film for this short that I'm working on, and you guys can see the model. That it doesn't even have like a topology. It's animated on this mated version. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. So the character that it is about to appear was fully done inside of ZBrush, and yeah, it was like a very very like quick sketch model. Everything done in ZBrush, and then I did the textures inside of Substance Painter. So yeah. Hello, GM Cigarja. Hello. You're from Cuba. That's so cool. Nice. Nice, man. Nice to see, nice to have you here. Um, Jard, about the hair cards. Um, hit me out on Instagram, something like that. I think that I can give you some tips. I'm not gonna talk about that right now because it's kind of not the focus of the stream. But yeah, hit me out on Instagram, and I can send you some links and things like that that may help you. All right. So, do you want to know if I recommend you to do a sketch before start modeling? Well, it depends a lot. There is a lot of ways to create inside of ZBrush, and there there is no right way to do it. You can do it you can do it the way that you feel more comfortable with. I try to experiment with different techniques all the time. If you guys look my videos on YouTube and things like that, I do a lot of different things and in different manners. Yeah, you don't exactly need to do a sketch before, but you can also do it. It's yeah, it is. I try to do very different things all the time to keep sharp. So yeah. Hello, leader now. Uh, no, some parts of the model are actually they are actually with like very they are very low poly base mesh from ZBrush itself. Like if you see like the cylinder in here, still has like the original topology on him, like this arm piece. Yeah, but yeah, I do a lot of that. I use a lot of Dynamesh on the piece that I'm sculpting. All right, so yeah, I'm really enjoying this leg part. So as I said before, I think he's kind of skinny on the upper body, and I might have to change a little bit the proportions. But right now, I'm gonna work a little bit on the upper body of the body. So add some chest plates and abs for him. So let's do this. So after today's stream, I will start to group some parts together to have less subtools on my subtool palette. But right now, let's just go with the flow. Keep adding meshes. Let's add a chest plate. This. I can mirror this part to see how it's going to look. Yeah, so now we have a little bit more breakup on the chest area. But I need to change things a little bit here. Cara, normal sim. O ZBrush ele tem uma interface bem diferente dos outros softwares e demora um pouquinho para você se habituar aonde as coisas estão. Mas, cara, continua estudando, continua tentando. Tem uma porrada de tutorial. No próprio Pixologic aqui tem, se você quer saber das ferramentas, procura no Google por Ask ZBrush. E eles têm uma porrada de dicas, assim, cara, para todas as ferramentas do software. Então, é bem legal. Mas é normal, sim. A interface é bem diferente dos outros programas. Então, pode ser um pouquinho demais, assim, no começo. Mas continua firme que logo você se acostuma. É igual andar de bicicleta. So, let's add some abs for him. Insert. Oh, okay. Okay, man. So it's nice to have this breakup on the abs. Like this. See, like I'm not entirely sure how his abs would be since he's a droid, but I would try to design something interesting. Like this. Hello, Leek. How are you, my friend? Yeah, ZBrush is pretty rich on a lot of tools and can do a lot of things. It can get overwhelmed sometimes. So Thomas, yeah, I use a tablet, a Wacom tablet. It's the best way to to play around with ZBrush is using like a tablet. You can actually use the mouse, but uh, yeah, if you can, you should get a tablet. Doesn't matter which one. The tablet is always better. So this part on the first block out it was like the pelvic bone, pelvis, So on the end, on the final design, this will be like a very metallic part, a very metallic shape, going all the way in the back. But I would just arrange this so we can put the other muscles over it. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I think that I already have too many subtools at this point, but pretty soon I will merge them together. That way will be easier to navigate in on my Z tools. But for now, since I'm just looking for the design and things like that, I think it's good to have everything loose. It's easier. And again, if I need to change something or delete some part, um, that now it's the time. So as I said before, this will be a very hard surface part on the final design. Yeah. So I think I need to make him a little bit taller than he is right now. So since I have too many subtools, what I'm going to do is I will use the transpose master for that. So you guys will see the difference. Let me just save the model. So I feel the need to change a little bit the proportions. So I'm gonna use the transpose master for that. I'm gonna use the Z plugins. Oops. Put on the what's happening. Yeah. I can put my Z plugin. Yeah, now it worked. So yeah, let's use the subtool master, transpose master. Here it is. So I have a lot of subtools in here, and I'm gonna use transpose master to change a little bit the design. So here we go. Hello, John Doe. John Doe. How are you, man? So how did I get my first job, my first gig? Yeah, the first like thing that I did was like a freelancer for a game, like a very small game studio on Spain. They were doing those, you know, it was very on the beginning of mobile games and things like that. And I actually they get in contact with me uh, through a CG forum. It was called CG Rub, and yeah, they actually asked me to do some models for them, and I said yes. Yeah, that was my first gig, on the area, and they actually get in touch with me, and it was a long time ago, almost 15 years now, and yeah, but if you want like some tips to get like that how it went down for me, but there's a lot of opportunities in there, a lot of opportunities out there, and you can look on ArtStation for job opportunities and things like that. And if you go like I used to go to Polycount, and there is like a job section there, and you can find a lot of studios looking for people to work with, and you can also find some opportunities on those forums, and Facebook. There's a lot of groups where they share opportunities of work. Get in touch with other artists. It's also very important. And building a portfolio focus on the thing that you want to work with. If you want to work doing characters, you should focus your portfolio on characters. And if you want to like work with environment, you should focus your portfolio on doing environment, and get in touch with people that do this kind of job, and look for the openings on studios that you might like it. And yeah, that's it. Actually, there is no, again, there is no right way to look for a gig. And but for sure there is a lot of ways to do it. And but I think the most important part is to focus on building a nice portfolio for what you want to do it. So yeah. So Jordan, see you working on this muscle. Uh, I didn't understand your question. What do you mean by what do you mean by that? I don't get it. All right, so now we have the like a combined mesh that I did using the transpose master. And the thing is that I think that we need to make him a little bit taller. I think he's too short, and I think it's because of his that like mid part of the model. So I would try to get him a little bit up and make him taller. So let's do this. Yeah. So let's see how this will go. Oh yeah, totally. See the difference? It could be very subtle, but now that I have more pieces put together, I could notice that. I should get noticed that before, but yeah, it is still time to fix it. I mean, so Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of I'm trying to mimic some human structure on him, but it doesn't look like right now on the, because there is no much contrast on between the parts. But once I have like very sharp and hard surface parts, I think that those muscles will contrast like very nicely with the rest of the hard surface parts, you know. um, One of my reference for that is like the models from Vitaly Bulgarov, and he has like this hard surface stuff with some muscles laid down over it, and I think that's super cool. And I'm gonna try to do something like that. And yeah, I also have a bunch of reference with this kind of muscular mixed with the mechanical parts. So yeah, let's see how it's going to be. Yeah, Thomas. Yeah, and that's it. I can build everything on just one side, and after I finish, I can like mirror everything for the other side. Or I could easily like do everything already mirrored and keep building every part together. Yeah, you can do in both ways. But yeah, the difference now is pretty clear for me. The He was too like the upper party, the upper body was not on the right place. So I think it's a lot better this way. I can even push a little bit further. Yeah. Now I think it will work the way I want. So I will transpose all those meshes back to where they were. Tipos to subtools. Hi, Leonardo. Yeah, a lot of Metal Gear vibes on that. Um, it's for sure one of my biggest reference. I really like that game. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, as you guys can see now, I think it's looking a lot better than before. So let me put all the other parts together. So instead of going selecting every part and mirroring, I would do something different. I'm gonna merge like everything that it is visible right now, and this will create another subtool that it is this one right here. This subtool is the same as the others, but they are merged together. And now I would just like mirror this like that. And yeah, I would delete everything that I don't want like this, just because I'm too lazy to separate every piece on the other model. That this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I think it's something like this. So I would delete the hidden parts, and now I have what I need. So I can insert in here like this. Voila. Here we have it. Now we have like both parts put together. Right? Hi, Christian. where did I study? Yeah, I did a lot of workshops, and I took some class. Yeah, a bunch of different places. I did classes and courses with a lot of different artists, and I'm 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 working with 3D for almost 15 years now. I started pretty young age when I was at the high school when I started doing 3D, studying 3D, and yeah, I studied with a lot of different artists, and I took a bunch of different classes, But I'm using ZBrush like since 2009, but there is like a gap between the time that I was actually using ZBrush, and I really went back to ZBrush on 2016. So I'm using like since 2016, I'm basically using every day. But I work with 3D for almost 15 years, 10 years plus. Yeah. So George, if there is any shortcut for the Del writing, Del hidden, yeah. Uh, I actually create that shortcut for myself. When I press C on the keyboard, I have like this palette with this sub palette with a lot of my shortcuts and things that I like to use, and I use a lot. But yeah, actually, you can create a shortcut for you know anything that you want inside of ZBrush. You just have to use Control. I think it's Control Alt click, and it will appear like a text in here for you to put a shortcut on the whatever you want. So I think it's Control Alt click. Let me see. Yeah, it's Control Alt click. You just have to press Control Alt and click inside of the button that you want, and you after that you can press short key on your keyboard, and from now on that will be your short key for that tool. For example, the Del hidden, it is on geometry. Yeah, I'm using my sub palettes for so long that I can't even remember what it is. Uh, okay, let me find here. Oh, you guys can help me. Where it is this Del hidden button? I can remember. Modify topology. Oh, here it is. So if you go on the subpalette geometry, modify topology, and then you can find Del hidden here, and you can press like Control Alt click and uh, over it, and then you can assign a hotkey that you want. But what I have here is like this custom made subpalette. Here I have everything that I use the most, to speed up my process. Yeah, that's it. Gel modify topology del hidden. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, now I think we have a nice update on the model. I thought I would be able to do like the core part of him, but I think we are running out of time. So I will put here in the chat the thread that I create on ZBrush Central. So if you guys have, guys want, go in there and chat, feel free to do. I will post all the content that I create in here on this thread on ZBrush Central, and yeah, probably I will also share the 3D models that I'm doing here with you guys if you guys want to check it out. So yeah, feel free to go there, comment, and ask anything that you guys want. Deryck, não, não, Thomas, eu não tenho nenhum curso meu ensinando a mexer no ZBrush. Mas, cara, tem uma porrada de vídeo assim que mostra, ou mesmo aqui na live aqui, dá pra gente trocar uma ideia. Se tiver alguma dúvida, alguma parada, pergunta aí, mas eu não tenho nenhum curso meu ensinando, não por enquanto, mas quem sabe mais pra frente eu não faço alguma coisa. Ou talvez crie até algum conteúdo bacana no meu canal no YouTube, alguma coisa legal. Mas a real é que já tem muito conteúdo, cara, no YouTube, coisa pra quem tá iniciando, assim, tem bastante material. Só você procurar lá no YouTube que tem muita coisa, cara. Então, tipo, dá pra você aprender o básico, assim, tipo, no YouTube mesmo, se você quiser. Ou no próprio YouTube do ZBrush aqui da Pixologic, eles têm que eu já disse lá, o Ask How, e eles ensinam o que cada ferramenta faz e tudo mais. Mas a melhor maneira de aprender, cara, eu acho que é você pegar e fazer um projeto, cara. Faz um projeto e para você ir vendo onde você tem as suas dificuldades e coisa e tal. E aí você vai aprendendo com o projeto que você fizer. Não importa se vai ficar a coisa mais linda ou não. O importante é finalizar algum projeto para você ter experiência e entender, pô, eu preciso aprender isso aqui, melhorar isso, eu preciso aprender essa ferramenta, eu preciso aprender aquela ferramenta. Pô, como que eu faço isso? Aí você vai no Google, pesquisa, pô, como fazer tal coisa no ZBrush. E aí vai ter uma porrada de vídeo explicando em português, em inglês, em tudo que é língua, cara. Então, é, manda bala. Mas eu mesmo não tenho um curso meu assim, ensinando. Quem sabe mais pra frente. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, man. So, yeah, I think that we are running out of time. It's already 11 or 7 p.m. for you guys. So, yeah, I think we made a lot of progress, and we have a more defined design than we had before. So I think this will work the way that I want. Maybe I will work a little bit on the model, and I can post the progress for you guys on Instagram and on the thread on ZBrush Central. All right. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to do so. I want to say your goodbyes. Yeah, I think that's it. We are running out of time, so I will continue this model next week. And yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Thank you, Cam. Cheers, mate. Entendi, Thomas. Cara, continua vindo aí no stream aí, a gente troca ideia, você vai vendo como as coisas vão se desenvolvendo. Se eu puder ajudar, eu vou tentar ajudar aí, cara. Manda as perguntas e a gente tenta dar uma força. Thank you, George. Thank you, my friend. So, yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have other questions, you guys can send on the thread on ZBrush Central, or you guys can send me messages on Instagram, Twitter, or I don't use a lot of Facebook, so if you guys want to reach me out, you guys can check my Instagram or the Twitter. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys on the next week. Right? Ciao.